Hey guys, welcome back. So I've got a tutorial for you today using the Urban Decay Vice 4 palette, and this is the look. It's kind of like a dramatic purpley eye with a little like pop of copper in the middle of the lid, so it kind of has that like contrasting color sort of drama going on, which I really do enjoy. So yeah, this is the look that we're going to be doing, so if you want to see how to get it, then just keep watching. Okay, so as usual, I'm going to start by priming my eyes. Today I'm going to be using the Urban Decay Primer Potion. Now I'm going to apply Max Painterly Paint Pot all over my lids as my base and also to cancel out any kind of discoloration. Okay, first I'm going to get some framed on any kind of a brush, but I'm going to be using my Sedona Lace EB15 brush. I'm just going to dust that all over my lids as kind of like a base so we don't have anything sticking. Now I'm going to get a combination of bitter and framed and kind of go back and forth to make kind of a transition color, and I'm going to apply that right into my crease and transition area just so we'll have that seamless transition from the lid up to our brow bone. Now take some kind of a pencil brush. I'm just using like a no-name brush. I'm going to get this purple color beat down, and I'm going to apply this on the inner and outer corner of my eyes. We're going to be doing that kind of halo effect on our eyes. So just apply that, then bring it across your crease and connect it. But you want to leave the middle part of your lid open because we're going to put another color there. The trick to this really is light pressure, especially when you go across your crease. Just barely touching, and then tons of blending. When you feel like you've blended enough, you probably need to blend a little bit more. A lot of blending. Then you can go back in with those crease colors and your crease brush and just do a little bit more blending so that that transition is more of a seamless one. Now, because I want my outer corner to be a little bit deeper than my inner corner, I'm going to get a little bit of Deadbeat on that same brush. I'm getting just the tiniest little bit, and I'm just going to apply that into my outer corner. Now I'm going to take some of Flame on a really tiny brush. I'm going to be using my Real Techniques Detailer brush, and you want to tap off your brush on this one because it is a little bit powdery or chunky or something. So I'm going to take that shadow and I'm going to apply that right to the center of my lid and blend that into that purple. So again, the key to this is just less pressure. So when you get to the point where you're blending into the purple, just use less pressure on your brush. You can even go back in with that brush you used earlier for your purple and do some blending, just like barely touching. It's kind of just about like layering those colors to get that nice blurred line, but not using a ton of pressure because that's when you get too much product where you don't want it. Now I want Flame to be a little bit more intense on the middle part of my lid, so I'm going to wet my brush with some MAC Fix Plus and apply a little bit more of that. Now for my lower lash line, I'm going to take this Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On Eye Pencil in Tornado and just line my waterline and my lower lash line. So for the purple, I kind of concentrated it on the outer half of my lower lash line. So for the inner half, I'm going to use this NYX Slide On Glide On pencil in Golden Bronze. It's beautiful. And just concentrate this on kind of the inner half of my lower lash line. And then I'm going to go over those liners with Beat Down and Flame using my Sedona Lace EB21 brush. And then for my upper lash line, I'm going to tight line with that same purple pencil. And then I'm going to take some of my Physicians Formula Eye Booster and just line my upper lash line and do a little bit of a wing. And now just curl your lashes and apply mascara. Today I'm going to be using this Dose Punk Volumizer Mascara. I got this in my BoxyCharm and I really do like it. Now there's not really an ideal color in here for a brow bone highlight for me and my skin tone, so I'm just going to use a little bit of my face powder and apply that as my brow bone highlight. I'm just using an Elizabeth Motte all over shadow brush. Okay, so here is the finished eye look. So I just applied concealer, powder, and bronzer, so I'll list those down below. For blush, I'm going to use my Too Faced Love Flush Long Lasting 16-Hour Blush in I Will Always Love You, and I'm going to use my Bobbi Brown blush brush to apply that. And for highlighter, I'm going to use my MAC Lightscapade, and I'm going to take my Sedona Lace 313 to apply that. And I'm also going to pop some of this on the inner corner of my eyes just to add a little bit of brightness there. And then for lips, I'm going to use my NYX lip liner in Natural and MAC's Shy Girl lipstick. Alright guys, so that wraps up this looking tutorial. So I hope that you really enjoyed it. Please give it a thumbs up if you did, and let me know down below what some of your favorite combinations are using the Vice 4 palette, because there is like a ton of fun to be had with this palette because there's neutrals, but then there are a lot of really fun, just bright, interesting colors. So I would love to know some of your favorite combinations that you have figured out. Ask me any questions that you have, I'm happy to answer those. Please subscribe to my channel if you're not already, and I'll see you in my next video.